Moving on to Iowa. Iowa incumbent Governor Kim Reynolds is seeking her first full term. Connell McShane is live from the West Dubuque Tap in Dubuque, Iowa, with the very latest. I love this shot of you, Connell.
Great place to have breakfast, Dagan. I'll tell you that. We're going to have it right after this report here at the West Dubuque Tap. This is the type of district, and we are watching that governor's race closely that you mentioned, that the Democrats really need to win if they're going to take back the House of Representatives. There's another very interesting primary there with 4 Democrats running to try to go up against the incumbent Republican Rod Blum. They have a 29-year-old female, and Abby Finkenauer, who was endorsed by former Vice President Joe Biden over the weekend, Thomas Heckroth, a former Labor Department official, and 2 other Democrats running there as well. So let's talk about it here just for a minute. We have both Jennifer and Roger here at the breakfast table with us. Jennifer, I know you're a local economics college professor and involved in Republican politics. This district, as I say, the Democrats need it because it's been trending, if anything, to the right. Democrats used to do well here, but the president won by 3 points. I wonder how it'll turn out this time around.
Well, I think that Rod Blum is in good position. Rod has done exactly what he said he was going to do over the last few years. He ran on doing things like cutting the budget or trying to cut the budget on term limits, and those are the kind of legislation that he keeps pushing and doing the best he can. All
right, Roger, in the meantime, just moved in. We get a quick comment from you as well to the district from Illinois. So we're watching these midterms all across the country very closely. What do you think the chances of the Democrats taking back the House say? How closely are you watching things?
I don't think I think the Democrats are overconfident. I think the Republicans are going to do very well. I think they're going to hold the House and hopefully pick up some.
Yeah, it's interesting, Dagan, because the idea of this blue wave, we'll be talking about it throughout the day, is something that maybe a month or 2 ago a lot of people were talking about. But as the president's poll numbers have picked up and the numbers start to move a little closer, to Roger's point, maybe the Democrats' confidence is going down a little bit. However, we'll watch it throughout the day today. You'll meet Abby Finkenauer, that 29-year-old Democrat, a little bit later on. And such a great place to talk politics and have breakfast. If you're on the Fox Business Facebook page, we're going to continue this at length here in about 10 or 15 minutes, and that'll be up throughout the day as well. But
don't
for now,
leave yet. Don't leave yet. I want to know what. Stay right here on the network. Connell, how do people feel about the economy there right now? You know, what are their concerns? Do they they feel richer, if you will?
Good question. All right, so Dagan is curious about the economy, and that is how these elections kind of go, Jennifer. But what have you noticed in terms of, you know, we were out at a soybean farm, for example, yesterday in Iowa. I know the agriculture economy is very important here, but how are things going here economically?
Things are going very well here economically. As you noticed, Iowa in general just was ranked #1 in the nation for places to live. Yeah. Dubuque and the entire area in the 1st District has definitely been increasing in terms of jobs. If you notice, there's lots of jobs available signs. So when people want their jobs, there are jobs available. Yep. And it's really people are increasing and doing very well.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is, we'll add to the credibility of that, Dagan. That's from a local economics professor. So there you go, from Dr. Jennifer. So from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
Connell, great reporting as always. Thank you, Connell McShane.